2 down, nobody on. And now it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. So 2 down. Now at the plate, Jackie Robinson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle, Kim throws to first. And he is 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackie Robinson.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Albies gets under it. And there's 2 away. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing it on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground. Albies. Save.
He's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Ohio taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming. You're right after the break. And towing the slab, Tyler Glasnow. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1.
Ball one.
We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Booth.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So digging in, Alfonso Soriano. And the first offering is not close. That one fouled off. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Nope,
I thought he'd bite right there.
Fly ball down the line, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. 2-2 now. In the air, left field. Hernandez under it. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Paul O'Neill. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Pages moving under this one. And that is that. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
0-1. That's
He's
a ball.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Base is empty after the double play. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Aye.
Check
Ball,
swing,
that's up there.
he held up, and the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top of the second, Adam Jones digs in now.
Ball, that's off the plate. Nope, that's inside.
On the ground. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Nope. Outs, runner at first. Digging in, Sean Figgins. Tap foul at the plate. Second inning here, no score. There goes the runner. Base hit, center field. Lead runner around second. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Popped in the air, left field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Ellie De La Cruz. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to
Runner on the go again.
Nope,
there's a
that's
ball.
inside.
Throw bounces in, and he's safe. swing and a pop-up. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. This one in the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that's back here in L.A. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
Nope.
Looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Will Smith to the plate.
Ball.
That one
Oh, that's off the plate.
Look
Ball
out.
2.
Just
Ball,
off the
in.
inside edge. There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Inside ball. Hey! Ball. That's inside.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Right, Campanella, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And a foul ball. Dreyer, a 6'2 southpaw. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Pajes under it. And there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Jackie Robinson getting ready to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball 1. That one lined into left field, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside.
Runner on the go. Lined, and that's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
O'Neill in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Dreyer keeping him close.
Could use a ground ball here. Up it in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Now a pop-up on the infield. Betts under it. 2 away.
Good hard fastball.
Pitching change here. Tanner Scott.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Line to right, base hit. Jackie comes home and he scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field.
And that'll do it. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Yes. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Keith Folk. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got him. One gone here. Miguel Rojas at the plate. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down. So last chance for the Dodgers. And next is the designated hitter, Max Muncy.
That's too high.
Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is. All right, ready to go here. Jackie Robinson digs in now. Hauls it in, 1 away. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. Jackknifes out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
That's towards center. Pajes drifts towards it. And there are 2 down. Now it's going to be Paul O'Neill. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down, nobody on. Betts tosses to first, and that's the third out. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. That's inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
In the air to left center. Figgins on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away. Now it's Mookie Betts. For as much as we talk about Mookie Betts' success at the plate, defensively, he's turned into a brilliant outfielder. He's won the Gold Glove 6 times in right field, and yet in 2025, he was a finalist at shortstop, which is absolutely incredible. That one fouled off. In there. And so now 1-2. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Strike on the inside corner. This one in the air center field. Jones has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. Back here in L.A., here's the center fielder, Adam Jones. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball. That's ball 2.
That one missed. Fastball in for a strike. 3-2 now.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Sean Figgins. Glass now checks over to first, and he's back. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now, Sal Stewart.
Ball inside.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient. for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now here is Mlb De Cruz. There's a swing and a drive. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now Correa up to hit. Throw to second, safe. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajas in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. On the ground right side. Freeman steps on the bag. That's it out.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher now, Tanner Scott.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
And takes low for ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double as a run scores on the play. So runner at second, 2-0. He's trying for third. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone! A two-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
And that's down, a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive. Adam Jones getting ready to hit. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Next one misses. Ball two.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that is that. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
The 0-2. King Tut goes down on strikes. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Ball one.
Check swing and he went. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. There's the strike up high. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out swinging.
For the Dodgers.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Out to center. Pajes settles under this one. 2 away. And now the shortstop, Mlb De Cruz.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good.
And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go.
Now pitching.
Tyler Rogers will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Strike 2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expected up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Rojas in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Comes up empty. Rogers, 35 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2013. Got him swinging for the K. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1.
Ball 1.
They're down to their final strike.
Back-to-back fastballs there. Last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. That finishes the evening's action. 6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Live from Dodger Stadium, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's Ohio. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow.
The designated hitter, number 42, Jackie Robinson.
And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. That one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Gets under it and pops it up. Edman in position. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Pages on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Betts. And there's a foul ball. In the air, left field. Figgins under it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Got him swinging. Back here in L.A., second inning set to go. Adam Jones now at the plate. And that is out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And the 0-1. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Garcia checks over to first, and he's back. Next to hit, Sean Figgins. Runner on the go.
Outside.
Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. The lefty, the 1-0. Runner goes again.
No.
Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score. That one misses, and it's 3-2. This one popped up right side. Edman gets under it. And there's one down.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Stewart in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Jones stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Now it's the shortstop, Mlb De Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Lined into right. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hey!
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hey!
Looking for the strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swings through that one for strike 1. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swings through it. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that's an infield single despite a great effort at shortstop. Drake Baldwin getting ready to hit. Left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. One down. And now the DH, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
This one in the air, center field. And there are 2 outs. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Stays alive. Outside low, and the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2. Fastball is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that's a base hit. And out to a board.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Digging in, Paul O'Neill. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And the lefty with the 0-1. In the air, left field. And that will drop foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Hard hit, base hit. Correa on his horse and coming home. To third now, but he's safe as a run scores. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Jones. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Checks over to first, back safely. Popped in the air, left field. Hernandez under it, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium.
Now pitching.
Keith Folt gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance. You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, one.
Full. In his 12th season, he features a four-seam. Fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. Pitches in there. Strike one. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Got him. Ball game. 2-0.
Baseball, the sound. When guests come to visit the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum,
So 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Roy Marshall. Bunt to the left side. Dandridge charging. Barehand grab to first. Got him. Ray Dandridge with a sensational defensive play. Ray Dandridge up to take his first at bat of the game.
Ball.
In 2012, Ray Dandridge was chosen as the career Gold Glove winner at third for the Negro Leagues, even over the great Judy Johnson. That just shows how good Dandy was with the leather.
And there's 2 down. Start of the fourth. Ray Dandridge next to hit.
That's a ball.
A lot of players praised Dandridge's glove. Roy Campanella said Dandy was the best he'd ever seen at third. Larry Dolby claimed he was as good as Brooks Robinson and that Dandridge was a superior hitter. In the air, right side. Dixon on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So runner at second, 2 down. Ray Dandridge the next to hit. No question about this one. It's out of here. Back here at Forbes Field, we go to the 9th. Ray Dandridge getting ready to hit. Ripped to third and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. 1 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Ray Dandridge.
Ball.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's 2 down. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. That one lifted to left. Bradley drifts towards it. Brings it in. And that is that. Line drive. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and they've tied it. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Ray Dandridge. In the air, left field. Bradley moving under this one. And there's 1 down. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. In the air, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. One down. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Out to short. Jackson fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
In 2012, Ray Dandridge was chosen as the career Gold Glove winner at third for the Negro Leagues, even over the great Judy Johnson. That just shows how good Dandy was with the leather.
This one in the air, right field, and that's a fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Now the number 2 hitter, Ray Dandridge. Swing and a ball popped up. Little under it. And that'll do it. A lot of players praised Dandridge's glove. Roy Campanella said Dandy was the best he'd ever seen at third. Larry Doby claimed he was as good as Brooks Robinson and that Dandridge was a superior hitter. And that is that. Ray Dandridge up to take his first at bat of the game. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down. Dandridge in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. One down, and now it's going to be Ray Dandridge. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. Here's the 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. And foul ball. That one hit to right. Dixon on his way over. He's got it. One down. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That one back. And in one hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. The relay throw. He's in there. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ray Dandridge now at the plate.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
He's trying for third. Ball outside. Throw to third, and he's out. In the air, left field. Bradley trying to get to it. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Back now at Forbes Field, ready to begin the 8th. Ray Dandridge digs in now. In the air to left center. Bradley gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. Ray Dandridge up to take his first at bat of the game. To third, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
In 2012, Ray Dandridge was chosen as the career Gold Glove winner at third for the Negro Leagues.
One down. Ray Dandridge will hit next. High fly ball out towards left center. Takes it in for the out. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Man at second. High fly ball. One down. Ray Dandridge next to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Dixon on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. On to the third inning. Leading off, Ray Dandridge. In the air to left center. Bradley on the move to the alley. He's got it. Ray Dandridge up to take his first at bat of the game. On the ground to third. Sutter fires to first in time. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. One gone, runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. So 2 aboard and 2 out, scoreless game. Bullet Rogan digging in now. Hot shot down the line at third. Oh, great diving stop by Dandridge. To first. In time at first, Ray Dandridge with a fantastic defensive effort, and that ends the inning. Chance for the Eagles to break it wide open here with Ray Dandridge digging in. In the air to left center. Chance for the Eagles to break it wide open here with Ray Dandridge digging in.
Ball.
Second and third here. One away.
Besides being an amazing defender at third, Ray Dandridge was a terrific hitter too. In his first 5 full seasons, he hit over 350, including 1 year where he had a batting average of 432. Swing and a ground ball to first. Now 2 out.
Dandridge would really rise to the occasion in big moments. He was 6 for 11 career in East-West All-Star games, including a 3-hit performance in 1944. Up the middle, fires to first in time. In the air, right field. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate.
No, he's
not
in
in
there.
time. He's safe. Ray Dandridge next to hit. Two on, one out. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. Here's the third baseman, Ray Dandridge. In the air, center field. McDonald. Ray Dandridge next to hit.
Besides being an amazing
outside.
defender at third, Ray Dandridge was a terrific hitter, too. In his first 5 full seasons, he hit over .350, including 1 year where he had a batting average of .432.
That's a base hit as a run scores. In there, he's safe. So 2 down, Ray Dandridge now at the plate. This one in the air, center field. And that's the third out. Dandridge would really rise to the occasion in big moments. He was 6 for 11 career in East-West All-Star games, including a 3-hit performance in 1944. Way back there. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone.
Well, Ray Dandridge.
Let's see what Dandridge does after getting some chin music. From Satchel. In the air, left field. He won't get
Ball went
there.
over the
That
fence.
should be
That's
extra
a go.
bases. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Base knock, center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Leon Day leading from third, and here's Ray Dandridge for the first time in this one.
A lot of Ray Dandridge's best performances came in the Mexican League, Boog. In 1948, he had a league record 32-game hitting streak. His team's owner, Jorge Pascual, gave him a trophy that said, "He came, he conquered."
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Here's a crazy story. One time Dandy was leaving Mexico to go play back in America. Pasquale sent the Mexican army to make his train stop. So Pasquale could offer Dandridge a raise and keep him playing for Veracruz.
Man, for some reason, nothing like that's ever happened to me.
Ray Dandridge next to hit. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 0-1. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
It's all
Ray Dandridge to the plate, trying to break things wide open for the Giants. On the ground. Digs it from the dirt, and they get him. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. Foul ball.
Well, these players do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Now fly ball to right center. Leonard on the move, and there's one down. Ray Dandridge to the plate, trying to break things wide open for the Giants. Ray Dandridge next to hit. This one in the air, center field. Leonard under it. And there's one away. Ray Dandridge next to hit. And that one fouled off.
It's too bad the New York Giants never called Ray Dandridge up. They said he was too old. Hall of Famer Monty Irvin said they should have brought Ray up anyway because people would have paid to see him play third base, let alone hitting.
Swing at a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Aim to score from third. And they take a 3-run lead. Ray Dandridge now at the plate. When Dandridge was inducted into the Hall of Fame, he said in his speech, if I had to do it all over again, I think I'd do it the same way. I love the game of baseball, and it looked like today baseball loved me. So 2 down, Ray Dandridge, the next to hit. This one. Ray Dandridge to the plate, trying to break things wide open for the Giants. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. That ball has just been voted off the island.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one is absolutely belted. Murray, long run. That's down. One hops off the wall. 1 run is in. Passes third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. It's 7-0.
Someone gave me a baseball.
Smokey Joe Williams ready to get this one going for Chicago against the Monarchs.
Smokey Joe Williams had such a strong fastball, it even blew away Hall of Fame pitcher and owner Rube Foster, who told him to slow down. Joe said, "If I really throw hard, you won't see it at all."
It wasn't just the heat with Smokey Joe. He was 6'3" and had batters terrified. One opponent said his fastball looked like it was coming off a mountaintop. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Sanders on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Southside Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Bullet Rogan digging in now. 0-1. That one in triple digits.
Maybe the best line about Smokey Joe's heater came from team owner Frank Leland. He said, "If you've ever witnessed the speed of a pebble in a storm, you've not even then seen the equal of his speed."
The 0-2 pitch from Williams. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now it's going to be Teddy Taylor. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Smokey Joe Williams trying to slam the door on this one for Chicago. Swings through it for the K. Strikeout number 8. And now the first baseman, Willie Burns. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
Ball one.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. They're down to their final strike. Ball game. Smokey Joe Williams punctuates a brilliant outing with a flame-throwing ninth and gets the win for Chicago.
Back outside.
Smokey Joe Williams just 3 outs away from a shutout win here at the Polo Grounds.
Yeehaw!
There's so many stories of Smokey Joe Williams dominating white teams. He beat the National League champion Philadelphia Phillies 1-0 in 1915. He loaded the bases in the ninth, then struck out the next 3 batters on just 9 pitches.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Cut on and miss, struck him out. 2 gone now, and Smokey Joe needs just 1 more for the shutout. They're down to their final strike. Smokey Joe was facing some of the best white players of
Ball
his
outside.
time, Singy. He won games against Hall of Fame pitchers Charles Bender, Pete Alexander, and Walter Johnson. Ball game. Smokey Joe Williams blanks the New York Giants with a masterful performance at the Polo Grounds. Smokey Joe Williams returns for the bottom of the 12th already with 24 strikeouts in this one. The 0-1 just missed. The craziest thing to me about Smokey Joe Williams striking out 27 batters in a game is that he was 44 at the time. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Ooh, don't forget that Smokey Joe threw 46 complete games after turning 40. Only two pitchers since integration had more at that age. Hall of Famers Phil Niekro and Warren Spahn.
Two down, nobody on. Smokey Joe was part of one of the most dominant rotations in baseball history on the 1926 Homestead Grays. He combined with Sam Streeter, Lefty Williams, and Oscar Owens to go 65-3 in their first 68 games. Smokey Joe Williams to the for the Grays, taking his first cuts in this one. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Handles, throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. One away. Back now at Forbes Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Smokey Joe Williams digging in now. This pops straight up near the plate. Mackey has a beat on it, brings it in, and there's one away. Back here at Forbes Field, bottom of the 7th, Smokey Joe Williams digs in now.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Smokey Joe Williams to the dish for the Grays, taking his first cuts in this one. Out towards right center field. Hunter on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. First and second. No outs. Smokey Joe Williams getting ready to hit. Line shot into the gap, should score at least 1. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In to score from first. And they lead by 2. Smokey Joe Williams towing the slab for the Grays in this one, with the great Turkey Stearns leading off.
Smokey Joe Williams wasn't just a flamethrower, he was durable. He threw 211 complete games. That's almost as many as were thrown by every MLB pitcher combined over the last 7 seasons.
And that one is out of here. Bottom 1, Turkey Stearns digging in now. He'll face Homestead starter Smokey Joe Williams. That one finds the corner. And going through. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Now the batter now, Willie Burns.
Ha!
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now at the plate, Leo Sanders. And that one is lifted in the air. Sanders under it, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Leading off, Howard Perry.
Hey, ha!
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Francis Sutter.
Yeah.
The 0-1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Hey,
2 down, nobody on.
right 2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 2nd.
Universe wrote my song, I'm just at.
Smokey Joe Williams takes the hill for the 9th, trying to lock this one down for the Grays.
Hard to argue that Smokey Joe Williams wasn't one of the best pitchers of all time, Boog. From 1952 The Pittsburgh Courier had an expert panel pick the greatest players of the Negro Leagues era. Smokey Joe was the top pick at pitcher, even over Satchel Paige.
The 0-1. Buck O'Neil once asked Satchel what he thought of finishing second to Smokey Joe in that poll you mentioned. Satchel said, they got that right.
Ball.
Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Francis Ryan. Ball game. Smokey Joe Williams with a dominant performance to lead the Grays to the win. Willard Brown digging in now for the Monarchs, and he could bring home a pair with a base hit.
Tommy Lasorda, the Hall of Fame manager, saw Willard Brown play in Cuba when Tommy was a rookie pitcher. He called Brown one of the greatest hitters I ever saw.
Swing, and he popped it up. Home run Brown digging in now.
That's a ball.
1 down, runners at second and third. Hard hit right side. In plenty of time to first. Got the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willard Brown. And that is out of play. First and second, no outs here in the last half of the third. What a stop. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the left fielder, Willard Brown. Yeah, that's fouled off. Out to short. Fires in. Willard Brown digging in now for the Monarchs, and he could bring home a pair with a base hit.
Ball in.
Two on, one out. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Off the base of the wall. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And Brown steps back in already with a hit in this one. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. One pitch and one out. Grounder might be two. Fired to second. And that's two. One down. Willard Brown, the next to hit. Home run Brown digging in now. In the air, right field. Digging in, Willard Brown. And that one fouled off.
Tommy Lasorda, the Hall of Fame manager, pitcher, he called Brown one of the greatest hitters I ever saw.
That hitting ability of Brown, Singy, it stayed with him his whole career. In 5 years in the integrated minor leagues, he hit over 300 despite being 35 or older for all of it. And they take the lead with the infield single. Willard Brown digging in now for the Monarchs, and he could bring home a pair with a base hit. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And the 0-1. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Home run Brown digging in now. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 1 out. Brown's one to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As they jump ahead, a run scores. And Brown steps back in already with a hit in this one. That one ripped, but foul. Got him looking. 1 out man at first. Now Willard Brown.
Yeah.
The 0-1. There's a strike. This one in the air, center field. Hamilton settles underneath it. Out number 2. Welcome back to Mlb Field. Bottom of the 8th. Willard Brown getting ready to hit. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. But it's not in time. Base hit. Willard Brown up to the dish for the first time in this one. In the air, right field. Gibson has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Willard Brown up to the dish for the first time in this one. And that skips in the dirt. Looking at Willard Brown's career stats and achievements, you get dizzy with how dominant he was. 4-time All-Star, and he led the Negro American League in homers 6 times, slugging 4 times, and stolen bases twice. Safe! He beats it!
He's safe.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Home run Brown digging in now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging from third. Safe! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 1 down. Now here is Willard Brown.
Well, Boog, it gets even crazier than that. He led the Negro American League 8 times each in hits, total bases, extra base hits, and RBIs. Nobody has ever led their league in any of those categories more times than that.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Here's Willard Brown to the dish, looking to build on this early lead for KC. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. Not in time. He's safe. Home run Brown digging in now. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Now the left fielder, Willard Brown. And first offering is fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Perry. And they get Brown for the out.
In that 1942.
One down, runner at third. Willard Brown digs in now.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. This one in the air center field. Newman going back on this one. Stretches out and hauls it in. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Willard Brown.
Hey! Ball that's outside. That's the ball.
2 down, nobody on.
Hey!
Struck him out looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willard Brown. That one fouled hard the other way. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Willard Brown. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one carrying. Bang! Go ahead run on base. Joe Washington now at the plate. This one into left field. Brown trying to get it. Slides and he caught it. What a recovery to make the play by Willard Brown. Bases loaded, 2 gone. And here comes the powerful Willard Brown in his MLB debut. Ford at third. Green on second. Santana over at first with 1 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Home run Brown digging in now.
The first homer Willard Brown hit for St. Louis was his only round tripper in the major leagues. And get this, it came off a Hall of Fame pitcher, Hal Newhouser.
Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run across. Santana coming home. The relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. Then it's 5-0. Willard Brown steps to the plate for St. Louis, trying to tie it up against Hal Newhouser and the Tigers. This one to center field, pretty deep. Off the wall, and it gets away. Brown kicks it into high gear. In to score from first. And now they trail by 1. Save! Willard Brown makes it all the way home for an inside-the-park homer. Incredible. So 2 down. Home run Brown digging in now.
It's no wonder the fans in Puerto Rico called Willard Brown Ese Hombre. That first Triple Crown season of his there, he hit .432 with 27 homers and 86 RBIs in just 60 games. Crazy, man.
That is the inning. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Willard Brown, the next to hit. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Welcome back to Mlb Field, bottom of the 6th. Willard Brown digs in now. That one hammered, but pulled foul. You know, the Yankees came and checked Brown out in Kansas City when he was already 33 years old. They didn't sign him, but what a year he had. He hit .408 and led the league in homers, RBIs, and OPS. Bang!